Everyone, so how to stay calm and mitigate unnecessary stress and make good decisions during this whole corona outbreak and the little bit of panic that's ensuing with a lot of people. So here's the thing, when these kind of things happen, it's really important to be able to stay level-headed and calm and go above the emotions that arise, not just in you, but in other people, and then you get pulled into, right? It's a natural thing that when people around you panic, you also start to panic. It's just how we drive, and it's really important to get above that. So in this video, I want to share with you guys a couple tips about that, about how to prep ahead of time, how to create a couple contingency plans, how to make sure that you're not getting sucked into this and always checking what's going on, but are staying focused on what you actually need to be doing. And the last bit, I'm going to talk a little bit about leadership, because it's something that's going to be needed during these times. So the first thing is just basically take care of what you need to take care of. It's like, if you know that you want to stock up on things, not even just because you know it logically, but because you know that emotionally that's what's going to keep you calm and sane, do it. Get 2 weeks of supplies, whatever you need to do in order for you to feel calm, that just in case something happens, something goes south, you'll be fine. And then you can be calm and level-headed and continue on with your day and do what you need to keep doing, right? The second thing is create several contingency plans. Now, the reason you want to do this is you don't want to get drawn into the emotions that can happen when you're actually in the moment. So if anybody's heard my talk when I talk about the if then because stuff, this is exactly that. You don't want to get to a point where something is happening and then you're like, oh my God, I'm scrambling, what do I do, and I figure it out. The reason it's a bad idea is, one, in real time there's going to be a lot going on and you're not going to be able to break it down. But the bigger issue here is that you might get emotionally involved and then make emotional decisions instead of logical ones, because again, stuff is going on, people are going crazy, whatever it may be. So you want ahead of time, make a couple plans about what happens if this and this and this happens. That triggers that I need to pull out this contingency plans. If this and this and this happens, that means I do this. If you can figure that out ahead of time, you'll be so much more well prepared, but even more so, you'll be more calm throughout this whole process, because you know that, okay, I have a plan that if this happens, this is what I'm going to do. And that way, when something new happens, when there's a new media report about this or that, you're like, you know, this is fine. As long as these things don't happen, everything's fine. And once these things happen, I know what I'm going to do about it. That way you can, again, be more calm and better prepared, so that when things happen in real time, you have a well drawn out, logical plan to take action on. Okay? The third thing is set up times ahead of time when you're going to check on all the news, the updates, whatever you want to do. Okay? Going on your phone every 10 minutes is not healthy. It's going to mess up your mind, and there's also no valid reason for it. If you know that you need to set up things once every, let's say, 2 hours, 3 hours, a couple times a day on a schedule, you'll actually be able to focus and do what you're supposed to be doing while you can keep in the loop, okay? Set that time out ahead of time so you know in your head, okay, at 9 a.m., at 12 p.m., at 4 p.m., and at 8 p.m., I check my phone, check the news, whatever it may be. Aside from that, don't get sucked into this. There's nothing of value there, and it's just going to stress you out. It's going to make you panic, and there's a lot of things that are much more fruitful and more effective that you can be doing. Okay? And the fourth thing is, I want to say something about leadership. It's like, we've been seeing this in a lot of companies now in the world, and a lot of governments as well. The leadership here isn't at its finest. People are being reactive as leaders. They're not calming down their troops. They're not saying, okay guys, this is what we're dealing with, this is what you should anticipate, but they're like, after people are already worried and scared, then they're answering those questions. If you're the head of a company, if you're the head of a group, whatever it may be, step up and be a great leader. Tell your troops, this is what we know you're thinking, and just so you know, we're taking care of it. Even if you don't have an answer, calm them down and give them the assurance that the person who's at the helm, at the head, he's thinking about these things and he has their best intentions in mind. Okay, so that's something really important. And I want to say this quote that I love from King Leonidas. He says, the supreme accomplishment of the warrior is to perform the commonplace under far from common conditions. That's it, guys. If you can just stay level-headed during these times and people are losing their shit, sorry for my language, but if you can just stay level-headed, stay calm, and show people that you're going to take care of things, you'll help everybody. You'll stay more calm. They stay more calm. Everybody wins here. And this is an opportunity, like during these times when people panic, we need more leaders. We need more calm leaders. And if you can be that voice of calm leadership, you can do a tremendous service, not just to your company, but to the people around you, your loved ones and everyone. And this is where it's up to you to decide to be that one. It's easy to get sucked in to all the panic that's going on. It's much more challenging to decide, you know what? I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to be the person who takes a step back from this whole situation, thinks about what actually needs to get done, and I'm going to lead my people there, whether it's against my family, my friends, the community, my business, whatever it may be. So those are 4 tips about how to prepare and stay calm, because again, guys, people will panic. If you can stay calm, if you can stay relaxed, you'll do a great service to yourself, to the community, to your business, whatever it may be. Stay calm, focus, and please stay safe. Let me know what your thoughts are on this thing, how you're preparing. If you have any questions about this, what I just said, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. Stay safe, guys. Bye.